Hey everybody, Pinstripe here. Welcome back to some very special single-player Hogs of War. As tonight you can see we have a full team of scientists and we're going to be playing through the entirety of single player. Now you may be thinking, well, what does the scientist bring? Well, calm down, I'll show you when we get in game. No, I don't want to play the training mission. So we have 70 HP rather than the usual 75 as you would find on the Scout. And arsenal-wise, you can see we have a trotter, medical dart, tranquilizer, 3 grenades, a single-use hide, 2 poison gases, and 2 madness gases. And that is all we're going to be using for the next 25 missions. I know. Now you may be thinking, well, that just kind of makes like these first few missions pretty easy. Well, you'd be right, but then you have to think about all the other missions that are coming up that involve vehicles and stronger classes and everything else in between, and I guess it comes down to how far can we get? Can we make it to the end? Who knows? But as for this video, we need to conquer Hogshead. Just realized I don't need to be grabbing the health yet. We're going to use our tranks, and I guess that's kind of going to be the main strat for most of this. I did think about maybe giving myself freeze gas, but kind of went against it because it's a bit too powerful and we don't see the madness gas enough, so using that as a strat, as a tactic in some way, pushing dudes towards minefields and water, it could get interesting, it could get spicy. But the rest of this should be a fairly simple finish in just murdering 1, 2 and 3 with grenades, and I guess also utilizing all of the available weapon crates and health crates and everything else is going to be very important, especially when we need something a little bit more hard-hitting than a grenade. Almost missed it there. But yeah, this is pretty much mission 1 over. I'm looking forward to getting out of here. I want to move on to something a bit more spicy. I know I'm going to regret saying that in about 10 missions time, but whatever. Let's get this done and move ourselves on to mission 2. That's the other thing too, you know, there is no upgrading. This is us until the very end. So I'm going to start by getting this dude to look this way, and we can get some water damage in. Going to chill on the edge here, and then I'm going to lob the old madness gas for the first time. And that's actually pretty good. Oh wow, okay, better than good. Did not expect to kill first thing, but it has been achieved. It also looks like there's nobody playing against the Reds on the mini-map, which is kind of funny. And that's a bit short. So I think I'm going to go silence the guy that's at the top here. Because oops, no, 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 no! Oh, so close. Yeah, I just want to gain the skip, and then we can focus down the gunner. So again, just cheeky skippity turn. And then I think we'll probably close the gap again. It is a bit annoying because we have to move everybody over here, but actually no, that gives us a little bit of space to lob this over. Might be a bit short. Oh, good thing I didn't hit myself. Yeah, but don't forget, this is why we have the single medical dart in case we run into issues. I mean, I don't see myself doing a massive amount of healing. I am going to try and keep my dudes alive for as long as we can, but if we end up losing pigs, it's not the end of the world, right? As with every playthrough, we aim for the survival bonus, we do the best we can, but if we can't get it, then it's not too bad. And likewise with medals as well, seeing as I don't need to upgrade, I don't really need to go for them. But let's... Oh, see, this I guess is where having a single-use like rifle would be handy. Maybe should have thought of that. Or even just a pistol, but I mean, why would a scientist have a pistol? That's my question. I'll hit him with this. Okay, didn't mean to outright kill him, but ah well. Okay, mission 2 is out of the way. So far, so good. On to trench warfare. So let's find ourselves a grunt. It's going to be a case, I think, here of just closing the gap on everyone. Getting close to this first grunt. And then we'll pick up the cluster, deal with the gunner, and then finish off the other two. This is a map where Madness Gas is just kind of pointless, because unless they happen to be on the hill, they ain't going to go anywhere, so... Tranquilize number 1. Then we'll just grab this and run our way all the way around. I am going to leave that HP, because I think I should be left alone by the grunts. So long as I'm roughly in the same area as the gunner here. So we just need to get this right. Kind of hide ourselves in this little crevice. And that was a little bit short. Yeah, okay, well we can get some head jumps in. That throw just needed a little bit more power. And then this guy is going to grab the HP, and he is going to... I think I might roll this down the hill. Just throw it near enough full power. Okay, missed the first guy, hit the second guy. Yeah, please go. No, don't do it. Well, if he does, he'll kill his gunner. Because we are very close together. I mean, he'll help me if he does. Okay. Although he's not. That's why I'm going to make it. Bruh. Bro's arm is weaker than mine. Alright, same again. And this time on the other grunt that didn't even get hit. Pretty sure he didn't. Yeah, no. So we'll just yeet this full power. I did spam the button to detonate, but it didn't do it, and now we have 2 low HP pigs. Many head jumps required. Okay, good throw, good throw. His injury prevented him from having a brain. Let's go kill him with head jumps. Although his position is kind of annoying. Just because he's... I think he's on flat ground, but we are somewhat close to the minefield. I just have to jump in this direction. Just one more for good measure, and then I might go and punch the dude that will give us a skip turn. Because I don't have enough time to get the other head jumps. 5 is too many for the position that I'm currently in. So I'll just punch you this way. Good day, sir. Cool. And then everything is kind of falling into place now. Because we can murder this grunt in the trench. And then we should be shot in the face again here, hopefully. Don't do anything stupid, Basil. And now it's a case of getting them head jumps. And even if we don't get them all, we'll get the skip turn anyhow. So... in fact, he is in like the perfect position for head jumps, because he's... in pretty much every angle he is lower. So all you have to do is just come up here and jump. So I can easily get... I can easily get a double kill here. I think that's 5. Can I count? Yes, I can. Good day to you. We'll punch our way to victory and move on to mission 4. So far, plain sailing. Pretty much what I expected. But the tricky part is definitely going to come when we hit Sorstrelasia. Because that mission 6 is going to be... it's going to be painful. But we don't need to worry about that just yet. Still got to get through these next 2 missions. So I'm going to... Alright, I was about to be greedy and grab the 50, but I'm going to go grab the 20 instead. And it's going to be a case of moving everybody to the other side of the map. Getting Tranks on target. Basically giving everyone else a target. So it's a 5v5. So body block galore. This is where I'd love a mine or a something or other. But we know the turn order. So we can gain ourselves skips, and then we can grab the airburst crates. And it should be okay. I'm going to leave that for whoever deals with one of the gunners. Because it's both grunts first. And then I believe it's the middle gunner. And then the back gunner, and then the side gunner, I think. I forget half the time. You play this game for 20 years. Bro can't even remember the turn orders. So yeah, fairly certain it's this guy. Watch me be wrong. Okay, cool. Yeah, so now it's the guy at the back or the side? I honestly don't recall. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this guy over here. Trank incoming, buddy. There we go, and it's all bringing them down to HP. Oh, I got it wrong. GG. It all comes down to HP total that is easily dealable with an airburst. So now this guy is kind of free to roam in a way. I mean, I can still trank, but considering that that guy has just taken his turn, I may as well prioritize damage at this point. And how do we do that? Ooh, actually, he's kind of prime spot for being pushed into the minefield. There we go. I mean, it's only 50, but he's now within killable range. There's the skip. There's some HP in case anyone really gets injured. But I'm going to stand down here. Just get a little bit of cover. Oh, there's the end of the the edge of the map. And that's number 1 dealt with. Now, oh, number 2 is in a perfect spot to also be nudged towards his teammate. Now, I am going to be cautious and go and grab the HP. May call me mad, but I sometimes get the sneaky suspicion that one of the gunners will just like turn around and try and hit me with a bazooka, and I don't want that. So we're going to boost ourselves back up, and then I'm going to kill either the grunt or the gunner. Either will do. But the angle here is so annoying, because I would have had a perfect angle if I'd stayed over there, but it's whether or not I can make it back in time. I hope so. It's going to be close, but I need to get up onto the ridge just behind the minefield here to then push this guy forward. So just behind here. I also need to make sure I don't trigger the minefield either. So this is going to be roughly there. Oh, okay. I mean, he'll be head jump range, but not ideal. Okay, I'm going to go do some head jumps. I don't know, we'll see how many we can do. Again, the angle's pretty good. Might be able to get all of them done, actually. It's 3. Can I see a number 4? And a 5. Alright, we do it pretty comfortably. Oh, God. Don't play me like that. Well, we're going to keep the... No, I'm not going to keep the body block. I'm going to send you into the drink. So if you could please just face this way, that would be wonderful. Don't forget, if you want to keep a pig facing in a certain direction, you want to walk backwards once you've achieved that direction. Otherwise, they'll turn and face the way that you're moving. So I don't think this will be enough to kill him. Yeah, it's decent though. And he falls. And this guy is... I think he's close to the... Is he close enough to that mine? I could just send him into it. Or send him into that one. Yeah, let's send him into this one. And how much is my dude on? I mean, he's shootable range. If he goes for the bazooka, he's a bit of a psycho. Run away! Again, just making sure he's at the right angle. That looks good. Straight in there. Nice. I mean, I probably would have done more damage actually with a regular grenade, but here we are. What is he doing? Where are you going? What are you planning? Stop running! Thank you. I honestly have no clue what this guy's doing. Although... Oh god. He used his big brain. Okay, he missed. We're lucky he can't shoot. I think that guy might be skippable. Oh, a head jump away. Perfect. So that completes mission 4, so long as we get this. Ah! Okay, freaking out, freaking out. Then we just... Oh, this guy still has a trank. Nice. Throw this over his head. I said over his head, you... Oh. Like the easiest move to do, and you ruin it. Okay, no one's going to die here. But I get pretty lucky. So it should have been a simple maneuver. And I made it look very, very difficult. What a dumbass. Okay, let's get this shot on target. And move to the final mission of Hogshead. The scientists are on the way. Feel the voodoo curse. Yeah, he felt it. So the scientists have swept their way across Hogshead. And now... Decisions. I'm going to be greasy. Oh, they have a scientist too, I forget. You know, because when you edit the pigs, they change everyone, so... Might need to deal with that guy. For now, though, I do need to keep these guys occupied. So... I am just going to... I want to madness gas the gunner here. Just push him in the right direction. I'm feeling the hitbox of the shelter. I don't like that. So we'll just send him on his way. Maybe he'll keep swimming. Nope, he will turn around again. Damn, but that's a... that's a solid 60 damage right there. Ooh, and interestingly too, the enemy scientist, he's hidden at the moment, but don't forget he only has a single hide. So There's no way that he can cheese me with it. It's unfortunate that there's no like upgrade to the scientist, because obviously in future we're going to have to deal with spies and snipers too. So that is unfortunate. So I might just leave this guy as is, even though, you know, killing him would give us a lovely lovely air burst, which it will in future. But for now, I will just deal with the sapper. Maybe should have prioritized him, actually. That would have been clever. Go on, use... okay. That's actually pretty good. And that's also kind of a pain, because he's far away from any kind of health crate. That is rather annoying. Am I going to have to heal? I'm going to have to heal. We're taking that risk, but it must be done. And now I need to watch where I'm standing, because you'll notice how I'm keeping my distance from the corner. And that's purely because I don't want the enemy scientist to throw anything at me. So I know as I shoot him, I'm going to knock him in the water here. So we heal him for 36 there, and gain a skip turn pretty much. Alright, now I'm going to deal with the other gunner. We'll hit him from range with our trank, and just making sure that we're stood super close to the edge, and maybe if the orderly goes for us, then his grenade will fall short, or he'll do what I was hoping he'd do. There we go. Use the shelter for cover, and it works wonders. Now I'm going to hit him with the madness gas, which, don't forget, will not remove his skip effect. Hopefully won't kill him, because I'd like to get a skip turn, thank you. But yeah, those two effects do... the statuses do stack on top of each other, but they'll never cancel each other out. It's only madness that will wear off because of time. Okay. Scout does not know how to use grenades, apparently. And now it's a perfect time to poison this guy. Again, I'll wait till I can get a position for a skip. But we're in control at the moment. So, actually, yeah, okay. It's time to point you in this direction. There we go. And then I'm going to go over here. Ah, not that far. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do the same position as the speed run, because if he does decide to try and hit me with TNT, he'll be planting it on the bridge. So if that could just bounce. There we go. Only just tapped him. Nice little hop, and he might be dead from that. It was just that little jump that sent him that little bit further. And the scout is... sorry, the sapper is dead. And now I can probably just... oh, wait, no. Let's go deal with that scientist. We've got some Sosa. Scientist on scientist action. Gain the skippy turn. Kill the gunner. The other gunner will skip his turn because he's a wuss in the shelter. Oh, nope. Oh, that's it. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. This is where we need... like, just a pistol or something. Why didn't I think of this? Now I gotta waste a grenade just to kill a dude. Like, it's fine for now, but... it's really gonna bite me in the butt later, isn't it? I bet you any money. Yeah! Shelter for the win. Ooh, that's the other thing. Again, if we didn't have the potential for collecting the air burst, we wouldn't be able to get that guy out of the shelter until he decided to jump out and do something. So that's also something. Shows the importance of having a infinite rifle of some kind. Right. Now I'll skip you. Now he's basically done, because he'll skip his next go, and then he'll be down to 5 HP. I'll just be extra greedy and grab this. And continue to dish out damage onto Mr. Scientist. Even that was a bit far. Oh well. We get the extra munitions that we can use to take out the shelter. We've already got a skip turn there. Beautiful timing. It's all coming together nicely. I'm going to miss this in the later missions. Because again, we can't fully rely on like cheesing it with the poison. That was the key thing that I went against with this loadout. Because the easy option is always, when you have poison, to pair it with the hide, and then you can just hide forever. Maybe I should have been kinder on myself and given myself more than one, like more than times one, but well. But that is it for Hogshead. I hope you guys have enjoyed this first campaign mission for the scientists. We've got much more challenging missions coming in future, which I hope you can join me for. But in the meantime, I will catch you guys later for the next one.
You want to fight? Go buy yourself a gun. You want knowledge? Get yourself the scientist. Enjoy, my brethren. Lord, oh yeah.